And on today's video, we'll be talking about how to listen to ourselves, how to listen to our inner thought. So there will be two sides of this story. On my videos and on my life, I do talk about how we sabotage ourselves with our thoughts, how we limit ourselves with our thinking. Our thinking is the beginning of our troubles, our tribulations, and our sorrows. So, but on today's video, I'll be talking about how to listen to our inner self, how to listen to our thoughts, because sometimes our thoughts will be there to guide us through, how tell us the right thing, our intuition. That said, intuition, our spirit guide, our inner thoughts, trying to lead us through the path of life the right way, trying to tell us something or warn us against something, but we refuse to listen. Why? Because sometimes maybe we don't believe, or we don't pay attention to our inner thought, or we are skeptical. We are we are skeptical about if it's true or if it's the right thought that we are listening to. Some people will say if it's the thought of the Holy Spirit or the thought of the devil, if it's our inner self talking to us, because we don't know the difference between our intuition, our inner self, our higher self trying to talk to us, trying to warn us against something or lead us to the right path. So today I'll be giving you a few tips on how to listen to yourself and the causes and the reasons which I think I've just said that we don't listen to ourselves. So do you know that the answers that you'll be seeking for, the answer that you're seeking for, the answer that you're looking for, the motivations that you're looking for, the inspiration that you are looking for is inside of you, is already inside of you, is already inside of you. Those answer is already inside of you. That will go to YouTube to watch countless of motivational video, which I'm guilty of, countless of self-improvement video, just looking for one thing, just looking for one answer, or waiting for someone to motivate you or inspired you to do the right thing. It's already inside of you, but you refuse to answer. Avatar, you refuse to answer, and you refuse to listen to those thoughts, and you refuse to take the action because you think you've not been motivated or you've not heard the word from someone else, when the thought is already inside of you, the answer is already inside of you. Because most of the time we feel so inspired and motivated when we hear it from someone, maybe someone in a higher position, someone someone that we look up to. When they say it, for example, someone just tell you that you're going to be rich, you're going to be successful, just start that business. That business is something that is going to uplift you from poverty or where you are right now. You think, oh my God, I just have to start it because I've heard it from this person and I look up to this person. I just have to start it. When the answer is already inside of you, the answer has already been inside of you, but you were so skeptical to listen to that answer, because not because you don't want to listen to the answer. It might be because you don't know if it's the right answer, if it's your intuition talking to you, if it's your inner self talking to you, if it's your spirit guide trying to guide you through, or you refuse to listen to the thoughts because you're so occupied by the things of the world. You're so occupied by noise, by chaos, that cloud your mind to listen to the right thought, and the negative ones, the ones that are not going to lead you to the right side, overpowered those right thoughts, overpowered those intuition. So how do you know if your intuition is the one talking to you, your higher self? When your intuition is trying to lead you, talk to you, guide you through, or your spirit guide or your higher self, whatever you believe on, it does not come yabba yabba yabba. I bring my African language. It does not come yabba yabba like yabba, too much noise. It comes silently. It just comes like a touch to you, like it flash in once, and you feel it. When that thought flash in once, you will feel it. It will be clear. The thought will be clear to you. It just come. It does not come with thousands of thoughts at a particular moment. It does not come with thousands of thoughts at a minute. Just keep swiping and going in and coming. And no, it's just come in a spark. Like, how do I say it? In a spark, and it will be very, very clear to you, and you will feel it. So you know that this is my intuition talking to me about something. This is my this is the Holy Spirit or my higher self trying to tell me something about something that is happening or that is going to happen. But we refuse to listen to it because we are not used to this kind of thought. And when you know how to listen to your higher self, you get to have the guideline that you think you're looking for from other people. You get to get the answer that you think you're looking for from other people. And when this answer when this answer comes, it does not come when you are expecting it. It does not come when you think you need the answer. It comes at a moment when you are at peace with yourself, when you are in the silent moment, when you're living in the present moment, when you're feeling those energy of excitement, when you are so at peace and relaxed without like thinking those thousands of thoughts in your head, when you associate yourself with the noise of the world like social media, TV, when you're in that silent moment and you're not even thinking of those answers that you ask or you're looking for, or that thing that the universe wants to tell you or your intuition want to tell you, it just come like a flash at that particular moment. And when it come, trust me, you will believe it. You will feel it inside of you that yes, this is the thought. But when when your head or your thought is so overpowered, the thoughts that comes in, like those thoughts, thousands of thoughts that comes in, and once you won't feel it, you won't hear it even when it comes, because it does not come as a rush. It does not come noisily, and it does not come when there is too much noise. And if it comes when there is too much noise, you won't listen. You won't hear the thought, not listen, you won't hear the thought. So when this thought comes, it comes with a cold voice and it's very, very calm. This I'm explaining how the intuition speak to you, the way, like I wanted to say the modo in Italian, the ways that they speak to you, the way like that they give you the answer that you're looking for from other people. It's very calm, relaxing when it comes. And even at that particular spot when there is too much noise thinking, too much thinking in your head, you will still have to feel it and you still have to hear it. But sometimes we don't have the opportunities to hear this thought because we don't live in our higher self and we don't live in the present moment. And even if we hear this thought, we are so skeptical to believe if it's the right thought or not, because we don't know between the right and the negative thought. And we are so skeptical to believe that this is the right thought. This is the thought that I've been looking for. This is the answer that I've been looking for. But even if that answer come, we don't know how to believe. We don't know how to know if this is the right answer. And we prefer going out to seek for those answers from other people. We prefer going out to look for inspiration, look for motivation, look for people that will look up to for them to give us the answer. Because when they give us the answer, we will be so convinced and surprised. So, oh my God, I've been looking up to this person. Look, right now, you just told me to start the business. When your intuition, your higher self, your spirit guide, I'll be telling you, start this business, just start this business, just do this. But even if you hear that thought at that particular time, you refuse to believe it. Even when sometimes that thought comes, you're so overclouded with the world, with different noise, that you don't have the opportunity to stay in your present tense. You don't have the opportunity to stay in the present, in your now, and have a little bit of a minute of silence with you, to just switch off some notification, stay with you, be happy, live in this present moment, listen to things that inspired you, all the thoughts that have come to me for me to do things. When I learn how to listen to my intuition, It's when I'm really happy, I'm in the present moment, I'm in the present moment and I'm happy, I'm living in this present moment without living in the past, and maybe listening to something that motivates me and I'm so happy. That's when that thought just come. It's come, I understand when that thought comes, it's come very, it flashed in with a calm and cool voice, without being rushed, going in and coming out, without repeating itself. I just know that yes, this is the thought, this is the answer that I've been looking for, and I've gotten it. And thank you, universe, and thank you. And I believe that thought. So this is how to recognize when your intuition, your inner self is trying to tell you something or giving you the answer. Just listen. Most of the time you hear this thought and you understand it very well, but you refuse to listen. Just listen to this thought. Just listen. Yes, listen to this thought. Listen to this answer. Listen to these things that your intuition, your higher self is trying to tell you something. Don't neglect this answer that they're giving you or guiding you to, and going out of your outer self looking for someone to tell you that thought when you already have the thoughts. They've already given you the answer. If what you'll be looking for is not yet in this present time that you're asking for, just ask the question and believe it's going to come. And it's going to come when you're not expecting it, but be prepared. This is what I tell myself whenever I ask that question for something that I want to know about. I tell the universe that I know the answer might not come at this time, but I'm prepared to receive the answer. I'm always prepared because I know the answer will come. And when that answer comes, I accept it and I embody that answer with full hand, and I'm always grateful for that answer. Just listen. Always create a moment of peace with you and your higher self. Always try to avoid those things that cause too much noise, especially our thinking. When the thinking, because most of the time the thinking overpowered your intuition when they try to tell you something. Try to create a moment of peace always within you and always live in the present moment. Most of the time our inner self, our intuition tell us something, but we refuse to accept them and refuse to believe them. Sometimes your intuition might be telling you, you know what, don't pass these things that happen to me always. It always tell you that, for example, today when you're going to work, don't take that road, but you refuse to believe it, but because you think, I don't know if it's my intuition, I'm skeptical to believe this. I don't know if it's just my thought or it's my mind trying to play trick on me. It might just be your higher self. That's why I just explained. If you still are the list of those people that don't know when your intuition, when your mind is trying to talk to you and you refuse to listen because you think it's not clear, you think you don't know if it's your mind just playing trick on you or you're just overthinking, it's your intuition. When it comes, I just explained to you, when it comes in a cool voice and you feel the thoughts. So you feel the thought in your body and you know it's your intuition. Sometimes they'll tell you, don't pass this road today, take another way, and you refuse to believe because you don't know and you don't want to listen, and you ended up passing that, maybe getting to that part of that road and the road is closed for that day. It's me. Sometimes these things do happen to me and I understand, but I just don't want to believe or I just don't want to believe or listen to my inner self. Sometimes my inner self will tell me, call someone. Just call this person and talk to this person. This person might be wanting or needing to talk to someone at their spot or at a part of life that they have right now, but I'll neglect it. This is where it comes that we don't listen to our inner self. I will neglect it. I won't pay attention. I'll say, okay, I'll do it, but whatever. Then sometime, maybe during the day or the week, then I eventually called that person, and the person will ended up telling me something about whatever that happened or things that happened during those periods. Then I'll feel it and I'll know that, you see, my intuition told me, my higher self told me to call this person, to talk to this person, but I refuse. We refuse to listen to our inner self. Sometimes, yes, sometimes we believe that our intuition is trying to tell us something, but we just don't want to follow that guideline and we don't want to listen. We want to do what we think is best for us, but our intuition, the higher self, the universe are there to guide us through the right path and to do the right thing. Two, Our intuition try to tell us something, but we don't listen because we don't hear. The noise, it's too much, and the thought, the thinking that we are having overpowered our intuition. Then we don't even listen, and we don't hear when they're trying to tell us something, or guide us against danger, because we surround ourselves with too much noise every day. We divert our attention on different things, then we don't even have time to live in the present moment and listen. Theory, our intuition, our inner self, the universe give us the answers that we are looking for, but we don't believe it. We think it's not true. We think it's not true. We don't believe it. We prefer going out to listening to people, or searching for those answers, so that we can be convinced. The answer is there. They've given us the answer and we know, but we are not convinced yet, because we don't believe. For example, your intuition might be telling you, you know what, open that YouTube channel and start talking about something that you love to do, but you're not convinced. Your intuition might be telling you that, start this business. This business might be something that will uplift you from poverty, but you're not convinced. Your intuition might be telling you that, you know what, just go, buy this, whatever it is. It might be this car, this dress that you love, that you be wanting to buy for some time. Just buy it. You think, no, it's not truth. Even if I have the money, I rather spend this money on something else. But your intuition, it might be telling you that when you buy this coat, I've heard a lot of story. When you buy this coat, what did I say? Coat. When you buy this dress, it might be that in your working place, this dress is going to elevate you to a higher position in your working place. You say, no, I can't afford to spend all this money on something like this, even when you have those money. At 4, your intuition is trying to tell you something, but you think your intuition is not good enough. Sorry, the theory that I just said about the answer, I wanted to emphasize on it. So all this listing that I listed about this theory, trying to start this business, it might uplift you for poverty. Buy this quote, it might uplift you to a higher position in your working place. The answer that you're looking for, you don't believe because you're not convinced. You're looking forward, you want to get those answers for someone else before you get convinced, because before you are convinced about that, your iteration, this happened to us always. Me that I'm talking to you right now, it happened to me. We are not convinced because we're not sure. We still asking that question. We still asking that question. We see, like, is this really the universe speaking to me? Is this really the ISF speaking to me? But you want to get the answer. So when you hear those answers for someone else tell you that go start that business is going to lead you to the right path of life and make you worthy, you say, okay, my intuition has been telling me. But no, you don't say my intuition, you say something I've been telling me, but I don't believe it. Now I believe it. Now I'm going to go start that business. But the answer has been there for you for long, but you refuse to answer. You refuse to take that answer. Your intuition must be telling you that don't go into this relationship. This relationship is not going to lead to anywhere positive. But you refuse to listen, and you think you know best than the universe. You think you know best than the Holy Spirit. You think you know best than your intuition, and you still move on and you get into that. Then you come back later and said, my mind have been telling me, my mind told me not to get into this relationship, not to go into this relationship, but you refuse because you think your intuition, you know more than your intuition, or you don't believe your intuition because you don't listen to yourself and believe it, because you think you didn't hear the exact word or the answer for someone else. So right now, I've explained how to listen to your intuition, how our intuition, how the Holy Spirit, the universe, speaks to us in a clear pattern. When they speak to us, it does not speak to us like how to know the difference between your intuition, your higher self, and just thinking. Yeah, you are thinking because you're the thinker. You're thinking of your thought. It's when your thinking just goes in, it comes in, repeat one thing, goes in, it comes in, repeat what you thought. Yes, the thoughts that you had yesterday, the one that you had day before yesterday, the one that you had last week. They just keep repeating, going in and coming out. You know that this is just thinking. But when the intuition speaks to you, they tell you something that comes with the core voice. It's not like they're coming to your ear to whisper. It's not like they're coming to your ear to whisper, or it's not like they're going to shout from heaven. Then you hear the voice and you say, oh my God, I've heard you, my Father. I'm going to do what you said. No, in your head, the thought, I don't know for other people, but for me, the thoughts just like it comes in very, very cool. It's just flash in, and I get that thought and I get the answer. It's very, very calm. It's very, very quiet. And most time when I get this thought, it's when I'm in my higher self, when I'm living in the present moment, when my energy is aligned, when I have that aligned energy with the universe, my creator, and I'm in the present moment and I'm calm and I'm happy. Because when I'm happy, I'm living in the present moment, my energy gets connected, the vibration gets connected with whatever that I believe on. It just gets connected, it flows, and those thoughts, then I have the opportunity to listen to those thoughts, and those thoughts comes and I receive them and I hear them in clear mode without allowing the noise of the world to overpower. Because when you live in too much noise, you refuse to create a time of peace, a time of calmness for yourself. When I say this, does not mean that you go into meditation. You can go into meditation, but time of peace, moment of peace and calmness, it's when you leave the phone, when you leave the TV or switch it off, mute the notification, get a break from social media. It might be 1 hour, 2 hours, and you just embody those peace inside of you. Embody the natural peace without seeking for the peace on social media or TV station or conversation with other people. Like being with yourself, embody those natural peace around of you. Listening to listening to uplifting words that you're not opening your eyes on, but listening with your ear, and align your energy in a vibration moment with the universe, and be happy and live in the present moment. Because when you are happy and you're living in the present moment, your energy and vibration is aligned with your creator, whatever you believe on, and those answer with flash in and give you those answers. But how can you get it and run with it? It's when you listen to them, and when you recognize that this is my higher self speaking to me, this is the universe speaking to me, and you believe them and you embody them with full confidence, without neglecting them or feeling skeptical if this is the right thought or not, or going hard to look for the answer when they've already given you the answer. Just listen. The answer is already within you. Even if you don't have the answer right now, you can ask for that answer, and they will give you that answer at the particular moment about what I just said. By you living in the present moment, embodying the peace around you without seeking for that peace from your phone, the answer will come. But you have to listen to it, because it's your intuition and it's your higher self and the universe speaking to you, giving you those answers, guiding you against dangers, telling you the right thing to do at the right moment. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Let me see. Okay, my voice is still audible. Thank you, lovelies. Thank you for joining me on this live today. I don't really appreciate it. Don't forget that I love you. And like I said before, listen to your intuition, listen to your spirit guide, listen to the universe when they bring those answers and when they're trying to talk to you. How do you listen? It's by embodying the environmental peace that you have, by switching off the notifications, the TV station, your phone, and be in the present moment. Be in the present moment. Align your energy, align the vibration to your higher self. And when the words come, listen and take and receive it with a full bond, without going hard or running hard to look for that answer when they've already given you the answer, but you refuse to believe it because you want to hear those answers from someone else before you believe it. So lovely, thank you, and I love you. Don't forget that I love you. Please don't forget to support my channel by subscribing, liking, leaving me a beautiful comment. And don't forget, on the 6th of April, I'll be hosting a live makeup course, which is this Sunday, where I teach you how to do your makeup for beginners. Or if you're not a beginner, you get to share your struggles with me. I teach you how to walk around and how to maneuver over your trouble to start getting a perfect skin makeup, mature makeup. Mature, I teach mature makeup because I'm a mature lady, right? Which I'm not even up to my 30s, but I see myself as a mature lady right now, where I teach you how to do your mature makeup, skin makeup. Because right now I don't really love to do it much about my eyeshadow or my makeup. I love my makeup to look seamless skin on my skin, because I have a beautiful skin already. So on Sunday by 1:30 European time, we'll be doing those in a Zoom, and I also do a one-on-one class. You can book me in, but it's not free. You have to contact me to sign up, which I don't really have a website right now to sign up, but you can write on the comment section. I'll send you my email, my WhatsApp number, and my social media platform. But I'll be doing this on Zoom, so you can get in touch with me one-on-one without waiting for me to do a video again to get to talk to me. So lovely, thank you. See you tomorrow again. Thanks for joining this video. I love you. Don't forget that I got you.